EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Tennessee Titans and the Los Angeles Rams.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's Tannehill.
Slant pass. He's got Reynolds.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
He completes it to Julio Jones. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Draw play. This is Henry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Tannehill. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And oftentimes we think about statement drives in the second halves of games, especially in the fourth quarter. But here, it's happening early, a definite statement. They've held on to the ball for a healthy portion this first quarter already, and now after that completion, they're set up 1st and goal.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the...
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Sebastian Joseph Day
Gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. And now because of the sack, it's 3rd and goal from the 14. Now it's Tannehill.
That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee.
A.J. Brown there to make the grab. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Extra point by Ficken, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Now Ficken to kick off following the touchdown. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now a play fake it at Stafford.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Van Jefferson was the intended receiver.
But it'll be 2nd down. Play action. Stafford.
They'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Looking sideline, incomplete. There to knock that one away was the safety, Amani Hooker.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Two 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Running left is Henderson.
Elijah Molden up. Make the stop.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Jeffrey Simmons able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
Well, he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Stafford. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Akers.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It was Bud Dupree fighting through and making the tackle. Now on 2nd and 13. Stafford throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Stafford. Right side caught by Jackson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. A handoff, running left, Henry. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Stafford. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Now Tannehill. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And this will get him all the way inside the Tennessee 20. That one good for 37 yards. They'll run on first down. Akers, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's got it. Touchdown. Tyler Higbee. As the first half is winding down.
And the Rams are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out up until this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to him a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive
as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
6 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down.
Stafford going to give this to Akers.
And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 25 yards that time.
Akers.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Cam Akers.
A 3-yard touchdown run, and the Rams have taken the lead.
Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And now it's second down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
They'll run here with Akers.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Michel.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Sony Michel taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
48 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. Looking deep for Julio. And this is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Ryan Tannehill keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Titans have made this a one-score game. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Tannehill going to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
Now Fick in to kick off following the touchdown.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Here's Johnny Hekker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
On the return, it's Rodgers.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Tannehill. Flushed out right.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off at the 24. And his guys are going to hand the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Running from the gun with Henry. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
They'll run it again with Henry. And some strong running. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
64 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Tannehill with a little touch pass to his wideout.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Again to Henry. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Haven't met a defense coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense partner.
Nice job. Hold him to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down. Again, it's Henry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Henry. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by David Long. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. The tackle by Janoris Jenkins.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Stafford going to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the 1st.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Tannehill.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Tannehill to throw.
He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And that could be a killer. He'll lose yardage and tackled inbounds.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
On the give, this is Akers. And he'll be stopped after a very short gain, and now you're looking at 4th down.
Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
They'll run for it with Akers.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.